Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are diving into a story that feels like it could have been pulled straight out of a spy thriller novel. But it's not fiction, it's reality. And it's unfolding right now in the tense and unpredictable world of Middle Eastern geopolitics. This is the story of Iran's announcement that it has captured Israeli Mossad spies operating inside its borders. A revelation that not only rattled its neighbors but sent ripples across the globe. To understand why this matters so much, we need to step back. Because this is not just a local arrest or a passing headline. This is a rare glimpse into the shadow war being fought behind closed doors, a war of intelligence, sabotage, and survival. Imagine the scene: Iranian intelligence agents quietly watching, waiting, piecing together movements of suspects they had tracked for weeks. And then, suddenly, they strike. Arrests are made, and the world learns that those accused are linked to Mossad, Israel's legendary spy agency. Now Mossad is not just any intelligence service. It is one of the most feared and respected organizations in the world. Famous for daring missions and infamous for assassinations and sabotage. From the capture of Nazi war criminal Adolf Eichmann in Argentina, to alleged strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, Mossad's reputation is built on precision and boldness. So when Iran claims it has captured Mossad operatives, it's not just a security win. It's symbolic. It's Iran saying, "We are not blind. We are not weak. We are watching you." Reports suggest the arrested network included both foreigners and local Iranians. Some recruited by Mossad, tempted by money or promises of a better life. Others perhaps persuaded by ideology. But one thing is clear: these were not amateurs. They were allegedly carrying encrypted devices, advanced surveillance gear, and even sabotage tools. Iran says their targets included sensitive military bases, nuclear research sites, and critical infrastructure. And that makes perfect sense. Because Israel views Iran's nuclear program as an existential threat. For years, Israel has warned it will take any measure necessary to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons. And so, in this invisible battlefield, Mossad has allegedly carried out sabotage, cyberattacks, and assassinations inside Iran. From mysterious explosions at military sites to the sudden deaths of nuclear scientists, incidents Tehran has blamed squarely on Israel. But espionage is not just about stealing secrets. It's about shaping the future. And when a country exposes and arrests foreign spies, it's sending a clear message to both its people and its enemies: we are capable. We are vigilant. Now, let's widen the lens. The hostility between Iran and Israel is not new. It stretches back decades. Iran does not recognize Israel's right to exist, while Israel views Iran as its most dangerous enemy, the main sponsor of Hezbollah, Hamas, and other groups hostile to the Jewish state. This bitter rivalry plays out in the shadows. Through cyber warfare, through targeted killings, through proxy battles in Syria, Lebanon, and beyond. And, of course, through espionage. That's why this latest episode matters. Because every time Mossad loses a network, it risks years of planning and recruitment collapsing in a single day. And for Iran, every captured spy becomes a victory to be celebrated, a propaganda weapon to boost morale at home and intimidate foes abroad. When the arrests were announced, Iranian officials were quick to highlight them as a triumph. For ordinary Iranians, it was presented as proof of strength and security. For Israel, however, the news was damaging. Mossad thrives on secrecy. Exposure is its greatest vulnerability. International reactions were mixed. Some analysts questioned whether Iran was exaggerating. Others saw it as a genuine blow to Israel's operations. The truth, as always in intelligence matters, is difficult to fully uncover. Governments rarely release evidence. We are left piecing together fragments. But regardless of the unknowns, one fact is certain: something significant is happening in the hidden war between Iran and Israel. A war that is just as consequential as any open military conflict, even if it's fought in silence. Some sources hinted the spies were preparing acts of sabotage, potentially against nuclear sites. Others suggested intelligence gathering on Iran's missile systems. Both are exactly the kinds of missions Mossad would prioritize. And this isn't surprising. Israel has consistently said it will never allow Iran to achieve nuclear capability. Over the past decade, multiple incidents, from cyberattacks like the Stuxnet virus, to unexplained explosions at enrichment facilities, have been linked back to Israel's covert hand. For Iran, catching Mossad agents is about more than protecting secrets. It's about pride, about proving to the world that no foreign power can operate freely on its soil. and about showing its citizens that the state is strong and vigilant. But let's not forget the human dimension. Behind every spy network are individuals. Some may have been driven by desperation, others by greed, others perhaps by ideology. Now, they face interrogation, trial, and possibly execution. For their families, it is a personal tragedy. For governments, it is strategy. And so this cat-and-mouse game continues. For every network dismantled, another may be forming. For every operation foiled, another plan is being drafted. Because the espionage war between Israel and Iran is not temporary. It is structural, enduring, and woven into the very fabric of their rivalry. Picture it, the streets of Tehran, busy and full of life. Shoppers in markets, students in cafes. And among them, hidden in plain sight, operatives passing secret messages, sending encrypted signals, moving silently. Thousands of miles away, in Tel Aviv, Mossad analysts pore over data, plan missions, weigh the risks. It's a game of shadows. A chess match played with human lives, where a single mistake can mean death, capture, or the collapse of years of planning. And though most of the world never sees it, moments like these arrests pull back the curtain for just a second. What we see is both dramatic and chilling. A reminder that the Middle East is not only a battlefield of armies, but a battleground of secrets. And that those secrets have the power to reshape nations. For Iran, this is a victory worth broadcasting. For Israel, it is a setback to be quietly absorbed, analyzed, and answered in its own time. Because one thing is certain, Mossad will not stop. And neither will Iran. This is an endless cycle. Action, reaction, counteraction. A hidden war fought alongside the visible conflicts that make headlines. A war that tells us the world is far more dangerous, complex, and interconnected than we often realize. And as this story continues to develop, one truth remains. Espionage is not just about intelligence. It is about survival, and in the volatile landscape of the Middle East, survival means everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we close this deep dive into Iran's capture of Mossad spies, remember, while it may sound like a plot from a movie, this is not fiction. This is reality, and reality is often stranger, more dangerous, and more dramatic than anything on the big screen. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this ongoing shadow war? Do you believe Iran has truly struck a major blow to Mossad, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Make sure to subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the world's most gripping stories. Until next time, stay aware, stay informed, and remember, the truth is often hidden in the shadows.